matches that we'll see today. Number 15, Dylan Lydy facing off against Myles Amine, number 6 ranked wrestler.
Dylan Lydy comes in ranked 15th, a redshirt sophomore, 20-8 coming into today. He did win earlier today, so he's now 21-8 out of Indianapolis, Indiana, and he gets the first 2 points of the match with the takedown. He's trying to keep hip tossing it back down to the mat as they go sprawling out of bounds. So it will be Myles Amine on bottom, Lydy on top, leading 2-0. Myles, as we mentioned, the brother of Malik, who wrestled earlier. Myles is a redshirt sophomore, 11-3 on the year from Brighton, Michigan. His last time out, he beat Devin Statska 4-3. That was Friday night in Bloomington against Indiana. This is the 72nd all-time meeting in the series that dates back to January 19th, 1924 between these two historic Big Ten programs. Michigan has won the last 3 duels and leads the all-time series 55-15-1. It's only the 14th time that both teams are nationally ranked when meeting each other. Both wrestlers trying to get inside position, and when they feel like that they might be at a disadvantage, they both seem to want to break off and reset. See Lydy continue to try to snap that neck down towards the mat. Amine is doing the same thing.
Very aggressive throw by Lydy. He's got to be careful in those situations that he doesn't get called for maybe an unsportsmanlike.
Lydy went for the hip toss. Amine, good job keeping his balance and staying square to the wrestler, not letting it throw him off. There goes a shot by Amine, and Lydy with an impressive defensive play, turning it into quick, instant offense.
It looks like he's going to try and work him over and get some back points here. The referee, if he would have stood up all the way, it would have been potentially dangerous, but goes back down to the mat.
Purdue's coach is trying to tell him to pull that arm into his chest. This is the coach is working his way all the way down to in front of us.
He's got to find a way to get in good eye contact with Lydy. This was the best place that he could see him.
Yeah. So a quick late takedown for Lydy to increase his lead to 4-1. He will start up here in the second period with Amine starting down. Purdue with already one upset win earlier today, and it came as the first match of this duel. It was Luke Welch at 18 for Purdue, beating Drew Matten, the 9th ranked wrestler of Michigan.
As we talked about in the last match, Lydy does not shy away from the competition as he got wins over 4 ranked opponents last weekend at Midlands. So he enjoys stepping up to the competition and seeing wrestlers such as Myles Amine.
Amine got the escape to start the period, so now he's just a takedown away from tying it up. Riding time is in favor of Lydy, but is not quite to a minute yet. He's still about 20 seconds away. If he can get Amine back down to the mat. Ooh. For a second there, I thought Lydy was going to get a hold of that left leg, but was unable to keep a hold of it, so they go back to neutral.
Very good job by Amine staying solid. It looked like that there was going to be a chance that he lost his weight, lost his momentum, and got pushed back, but he was somehow able to contain himself on one foot.
Now approaching 10 seconds remaining in the second period. So we will go to the third with Lydy holding a narrow 4-2 lead. He gets the decision. He's going to choose to go down to try to get that escape and to increase his lead. So Amine will be on top, trailing by 2 points. Lydy's first move was no good. There's the back pressure and able to get to his feet. Now if he can keep that base and break the hands and walk out as he just now did, he gets the point for the escape and increases his lead, so now a takedown doesn't beat you.
Very important points to get as long as he can make sure he doesn't lose those 2 points, and a takedown end up closing that gap, especially with as much time as there is on the clock. Over a minute left to go. That's a lot of time, and a lot can happen in that time.
Amine took a chance. Lydy did a good job fighting it off, and for a second there, he almost got to go on the offense, but he just backed off as we reset here with just over a minute to go. Riding time just about completely out of play here, so it's going to be whatever the score is on your screen at home. Stalling now warned against Purdue. I think warnings were handed out to both wrestlers there for 2 different reasons, so next infraction against either one will result in a point.
Great job by Lydy staying active to not get that takedown, but then he ends up getting rid of it, or giving up that takedown.
So Amine gets the 2 points for the takedown, and then he lets him up because he needs one more takedown now to tie up the match. As both wrestlers seem to start getting a little bit tired as we approach 20 seconds to go.
Very smart move by Amine, getting that advice from his bench to let him up. He's got to be quick. 10 seconds left.
So if you're Lydy now, it's all about using those hips and sprawling out and playing defense with only 5 seconds remaining. One last-ditch effort from Amine. No luck, and with that, Dylan Lydy gets the win for Purdue. You can hear the crowd cheering him on. The second upset of the day for the Boilermakers, as this time it's Dylan Lydy, the 15th ranked wrestler for Purdue, upsetting number 6 Myles Amine.